request you all to kindly take your seats. Ensure that your mobile phones are on silent mode or in vibrate mode to have the best experience of the spiritual reflection. We also have a sincere request to all of the delegates to ensure that you please remain seated during the entirety of this session. Thank you for your cooperation, and a gentle reminder one more time, please feel free to pull out your mobile phones. Make sure that they're in silent or on vibrate mode so that we may all have the best experience of the spiritual reflection. Thank you for your cooperation.
Multiple Guinness World Records. His vision for the world is to see a smile on every face and create a stress-free, violence-free society.
We gather today on this wonderful occasion blessed by our Master of Love.
We will follow you. Where you will go, we will follow you. If there is one country in the world that has to be in total gratitude with you, it's mine.
The voice of peace, the voice of truth, it should be heard loud and clear.
If you can have a mind of the scientist and the spiritual force of His Holiness Sri Sri Ravi Shankar gives, then we have a beautiful world.
The art of living has an incredible following. It cuts through all religions, cultures, and backgrounds. A very difficult thing to do in today's world.
For me, he is the world's only smiling saint. May I now welcome Sri Sri Ravi Shankar.
In 1956, in a small town in South India, a special child was born. He astonished his teachers by reciting the Bhagavad Gita at the age of 4. From a young age, he was found in deep meditation. He would say, I have family everywhere. People are waiting for me.
He would not discuss small family matters because his mind was always full of the world. Even when he was a small boy, he used to sit alone looking at things which perhaps is beyond us. He was a man who has come with a new message to impart the knowledge of happiness.
He began traveling the world, providing ancient knowledge and imparting spiritual wisdom. But he felt something was missing. The world needed more. In the winter of 1981, in a place called Shimoga, he went into silence for 10 days, during which the Sudarshan Kriya was revealed to him. A powerful breathing technique that relieves stress and creates emotional, mental, and physical well-being.
What prompted you to start your own mission?
I didn't plan anything myself. I used to attend these of ceremonies and lectures, teaching what time please.
Gurudev began traveling across the world, teaching this knowledge, and so the art of living was born. Under his guidance, the organization has grown to have its presence in 180 countries, with over 35,000 teachers who have spread the benefits of Sudarshan Kriya to millions across the globe. He has designed 57 unique programs that cater to every section of society.
When I did Sudarshan Kriya for the very first time, it was so powerful. I felt like my brain and my eyes are just clear. It's like there was so much written on the blackboard, and when you just wipe it off.
And I can feel like my whole nervous system just resetting. I can feel a calm and a peace.
Only thing I'm proud of, I have very dedicated, committed volunteers all over the world. They carry on the work.
His programs have not just created inner well-being and peace, it has empowered hundreds and thousands of volunteers to make the world.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. May I request you all to kindly remain seated for the entire duration of the event. Please ensure that your mobile phones are on silent or on vibrate mode to have the best experience of the spiritual reflection. Gurudev Shri Shri Ravi Shankar ji has arrived in the venue and he will be joining us very shortly. I repeat, Shri Shri Ravi Shankar ji will be joining us momentarily. We're requesting you all to ensure that you remain seated for the entire duration of the event. Please put your mobile phones on silent or on vibrate mode so that we may all share a reflective experience this afternoon. Thank you for your cooperation.
Our rural communities globally. Volunteers have created 1,000 model villages in India and provided electricity through solar power in over 90,000 homes. The Youth Leadership Training Program has transformed rural youth from across the globe into leaders of social and economic change.
I was a heavy smoker, drink like a fish, but now, just quit, just take that.
On a mission to conserve the environment, the art of living has revived rivers and water bodies throughout India, including those in drought-hit areas.
This region had no drinking water at all. Now it is there in abundance.
This river rejuvenation initiative that we have taken up in Maharashtra has been successfully executed by the Art of Living under Gurudev's guidance.
It's incredible that you were able to get through to a bunch of people who essentially believed in violence only.
If you see through my eyes, I don't see any bad people per se on earth. The people whom we call as culprits of heinous crimes, there is a victim crying for help inside of them.
Art of Living's prison program has transformed the lives of over 800,000 prisoners world over.
I used to actually look forward to fights. But now since doing this course, I'm a total different person. I can now walk away from a fight.
I also have started to believe in myself that I have an impact in passing on.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Hello and welcome. To begin with, we want to thank you all for being so prompt and punctual in joining us here for this session. A gentle reminder for everyone in the venue to please ensure that your mobile phones remain on silent or on vibrate mode for the entire duration of the event. This is an afternoon of spiritual reflection that we're all hoping to share, so let's maintain the venue for that entire duration. Ladies and gentlemen, namaste, hello and welcome. EXCON 2023 welcomes all of you to this special session on spiritual reflection with Gurudev Shri Shri Ravi Shankar ji, who's been kind enough to grace us with his presence right now. May I request you all to please rise and give him the welcome that he deserves and the respect that we can offer him. It is our absolute honor and privilege to welcome Gurudev Shri Shri Ravi Shankar ji amongst us at EXCON 2023, which is the largest construction equipment exhibition in South Asia. May I also request you all to show some appreciation and join me in welcoming Mr. Vijay Krishnan Venkatesan, welcome sir, Chairman CII Karnataka State Council. Allow me a moment to introduce myself. My name is Sahitya Jagannathan and it's my absolute honor to be on this stage. Thank you once again. I'd now like to invite Mr. Vijay Krishnan Venkatesan to please deliver the welcome address and also do us the honor of introducing Gurudev Shri Shri Ravi Shankar ji. Over to you, sir.
Good afternoon. It's a great privilege for me to introduce Gurudev Shri Shri Ravi Shankar ji to the EXCON 2023 organized by Confederation of Indian Industries. On behalf of CII, I extend my heartfelt gratitude to Gurudev Ravi Shankar ji for agreeing to grace this event with his positive presence. Gurudev is a distinguished humanitarian leader, spiritual teacher, ambassador of peace, and the founder of Art of Living Foundation. He advocates for stress-free living and violence-free society. With a global presence, he has dedicated his life to promoting peace, meditation, and a holistic well-being. Through his teachings and courses, he has touched lives of millions, emphasizing the importance of inner peace, harmony, and societal transformation. He is a source of inspiration for people seeking a balanced and fulfilling life. As a spiritual teacher, Gurudev has rekindled the traditions of yoga and meditation and offered them in a form that is relevant to the 21st century. He has developed a unique breathing technique, such as Sudarshan Kriya, to promote the mental clarity and emotional resilience. Gurudev also co-founded the International Association for Human Values in association with Art of Living to coordinate sustainable development projects, nurture human values, and initiate conflict resolution. Through his teachings, he goes beyond the barriers of race, nationality, and religion to reawaken the human values and service. His teachings seamlessly blend into the corporate world, where demands of fast-paced environment often leads to stress and burnout. His emphasis on mindfulness, stress management, and effective communication aligns with the needs of professionals seeking balance in their work and personal lives. Many corporate entities have integrated his programs like meditation and breathing techniques to cultivate a healthier and more productive work environment. Without much delay, I now invite Gurudev Sri Ravi Shankar ji for addressing the audience and share his knowledge, lessons, and wisdom. I'm sure this session will help all of us present here to explore the profound teachings, offering insights that can possibly impact our personal and professional lives, leading to a harmonious workspace. Over to you, Gurudev.
Wonderful, Vijay Krishnan. It's a pleasure for me to be with you all. You are creating an infrastructure here. I mean, you are creating the business which is most needed in this country. That's one thing. When it is taken care, India's economy will simply hit the sky. So infrastructure development is happening very good in the past few years, and I hope it can continue with greater speed with modern technology in medicine. Having said this, I would like to begin with saying, often people think, what is spirituality or meditation to do with material progress? Often the understanding is material world is opposed to your spiritual journey. But here I would say that's not the case. What do you need to be in the material world? You need energy, you need enthusiasm, you need resilience, you need intuitive ability, and you need innovative spirit. These 4-5 things you need in order to be successful in any business. Do you agree with me? What do you say? You need more energy, right? Especially in business, you need that intuitive mind. You know which investment will click and which will not click. Which will work. If our thought process is not in the right place, then, we invest and we keep losing them. Secret of success is to have the right intuitive ability, right thought, number one. And then innovative spirit. No business can be sustained if it stagnates. It has to be innovative. New ideas will have to come. And new ideas cannot come in the mind which is stressed, which is completely in a state of mess. Today we see 1 in every 3 person on the planet Earth is suffering from some or other type of mental problem or depression or anger or behavioral issues. I'm sure you might all have experienced, whether in the bureaucracy or in the business field, there are people who are very difficult to deal with. What do you say? How many of you have experienced it? Can you raise your hand? You would wish, oh my God, this person, if he cooperates, whether your colleague or people working under you or above you, you always end up wishing, oh, if they only cooperate, if they only put more energy, if they only can be more enthusiastic or be positive, we could have done much better. This is a common feeling. I hope so, and I guess this. I'm sure I'm very confident of my intuition because it's always right. If it's not right, it is never an intuition, I tell you. So, we need clarity of mind. And clarity of mind cannot happen to us when we are so confused and we are so stressed out. Now, the practices of meditation and breathing and yoga, they bring that clarity of mind. See, 42 years back when I started Art of Living around the world, there were different paradigms. People's notions, narration was very different. Meditation, yoga, they thought it solves. But someone who has renounced everything and go to the Allahabad and put all ashes all over the body and stand on one leg, for them, it's not for a civilized society. This was the narration. But today, after 42 years, I would like to tell you, 2.5 billion people, close to 300 billion people around the world today are practicing meditation and yoga. In America alone, it has become a $35 billion industry. Worldwide, it is going up day by day because wellness is the language today. And if you see wellness, the first picture you see someone sitting with eyes closed in a lotus posture. Even BMW and these big car companies are advocating yoga and meditation, and it has become synonymous with relaxed mind. A restless personality is not very good in communication. Someone who is stressed out, someone who is feeling insecure or lonely, are not those personalities, are not those who would be very good in making any deals work or go through, or to do any innovation or any managerial work. So whether you take the worker on the ground level, they need energy, they need sustenance. I would like to narrate a small incident that happened here in Bengaluru long back. This is in the early 90s. Early 90s, BHEL, Bharat Heavy Electricals. They had few workers who were very, very tough to deal with, and also they were not performing their job. So it was a challenge for the management to handle them. So they invited us to, if you can do something to reform these people. So we had, Vijay, a pilot course. That was our first course with the corporate sector. Now, you know why I called our Art of Living, this whole movement as Art of Living? As I said, those days, there was a lot of prejudice about yoga and meditation. Even in this country, if any boy or girl would say, I'm meditating, people would think, oh, he may leave the home and become a recluse. So, people were not letting others to do even meditation because they were afraid of the word meditation. So I named it the Art of Living. So that created curiosity. What is this? Jivan Jeene ki kala kya? What is Art of Living? Let's go and see. So many people came like that, and then of course yoga is a tiny part of it, and meditation, and few points of wisdom which would help them in a day-to-day life, and practical techniques which would help people to be free from stress, and to communicate better. So when we had this program in BHEL, and then we had it also in BEL, the response was so good. Then we rolled out a program, TLEX, what we call it, Transformation in Leadership. Today our programs are taught in over 500 companies worldwide, more than 500 I would say. And so the worker level, and then the management level, and then the middle level, all the levels can get benefited. The main thing is how you can relieve yourself of stress, how you can plan better, number 2, how you can communicate better, and how you can persist. Perseverance is something, a person who has impatience cannot be perseverant. The perseverance is again very important for managing any business or company. What do you say? Yeah? So how to pursue something, for that also we need patience. Now how to develop these, plus work-life balance. We take our work home and we take our home, the worries at the home in the work, and it doesn't work. It's really both counts we lose out. How to manage all these things? This is exactly where spirituality comes into play, and it helps one to progress in life. Yeah? Now, in this country from ancient times, we said Lakshmi goes with Narayan. And Narayan is the wisdom. And wealth is not opposed to progress in life or spirituality, nor spirituality opposed to being prosperous. When India was managing 1/3 of world's economy at one point of time, I would like to remind you that time spirituality was also on its peak. It is a businessman who virtually ruled this country before by taking up a social development programs. You see, the tanks were built by the business community, temples were built by the business community, poultries, the choultries and many of the dharmshalas were all built by the business community. So, it's all very complementary. And then main thing is to improve our communication with ourselves, with our friends and family, with our business, and with the nature. I was just in COP28 last week. There's a lot of talk about how we have to maintain, we have to be nature friendly. Just 1.5 degree temperature, if it rises in the world, that's it, we are finished. Most of the fauna, flora will be gone, and many part of this planet will be submerged under water. So this is the tipping point. We are all in, every country is very much concerned about the planet Earth. Now, just imagine if 1 out of every 3 person is depressed. When a person is depressed, he doesn't even care for himself or herself. They don't take care of their own clothes, their own room. You know how a depressed person lives. And forget about them caring for the planet, caring for other people. So mental health is a very, very, very urgent thing that we all have to attend to, and there is a taboo about it, there is a prejudice about it, people don't even tell you. Here, I wouldn't say you don't, they have to get sick and then you go to mental hospital and get well, But if someone is very agitated, angry, and bad in their communication, in their behavior, I would say they are not in their robust mental health. Even among us, if we are not in a peak of our energy, if we feel so exhausted and tired halfway through the day, then I say we need meditation. Meals and meditation is something I would recommend everybody, because if you have to keep listening the whole day or talking the whole day, our nervous system gets exhausted. And here spirituality comes into play. In 20 minutes of meditation, you can energize your body, mind and spirit.
Thank you, Gurudev. It was just not illuminating, but a very much needed, given all of us lead a very stressful lives. So thank you for this initial pearls of wisdom. We do have, if you don't mind, can we open for 2 or 3 questions? Would you be okay?
Yeah, I am open for questions, yes.
So we can take few questions. If we can have mics go around, just raise your hand, state your name, and then and keep the questions brief, please.
Yes, hello. I am Krishna Mohan Sharma. My question to Guruji is this, that meals and spirituality goes together, and we lead a life where we are 1 week in one country, other week in other. So how do we manage both the things? Sometimes veg is not available, though we are 100% veg, but it makes some difference. So how mentally we can be strong in that path? Thank you.
You take a lunch break, right, wherever you are, correct?
Right, sir.
Just before lunch break, if you spend just 10-15 minutes for yourself, take a few long, deep breaths. There are 4 sources of energy. The first source of energy is food, right? You all agree?
Right.
The second source of energy is sleep. Suppose you have not slept and you are operating any machinery, you are inviting disaster, right?
Right.
You need sleep. The third thing is, I would say even more important than food and sleep, is breathing. We don't take deep breaths as often as we should take. We use only 30% or less than 30% of our lung capacity. So doing little deep breathing exercises, few pranayamas, just before meal, and the 4th source of energy is also pleasant mind, calm mind, happy mind. So meditation, breathing, and food, and proper food, nutritious food, can all help you to rejuvenate your energy levels.
Thank you, Guruji, for your mentorship.
Thank you, Gurudev. We can see 2 more hands.
Guruji, pranam. We have met before also at your ashram. Vinayak Shishadri from Tiger Petrol. Guruji, there is a question in my mind which has been wandering for a very long time since a kid. When a child is born, he breathes in air, and when a man dies, he breathes out air. But if we see throughout our life, we are breathing in and out every second. So is it that we are living and dying every second? That's my question. Thank you.
Yeah, we are breathing, but we are not attentive for it. People in coma also are living, they are breathing. We are in sort of semi-coma, we are not aware of what is happening to our body or mind. We are not aware of what is happening, what are the thoughts that are coming in our mind. So lack of attention, lack of awareness is what that is clogging the evolution of mankind. The progress, yeah?
Namaskar, Gurudev.
Yeah?
Every morning to try to keep my mind calm, I close my eye for 10 minutes, 15 minutes, try to take it to 0 level, but somehow I'm not able to. Every time, future, past, everything, it evolves. in my mind. So what is how to go to that level where your mind becomes almost kind of zero?
Yes. I understand. This is a very valid question, and difficulty like that do arise. That's why, I made, these apps are available. I made Art of Living app. There are a number of guided meditation. Guided meditation will help you, because there are certain instructions, very simple instruction now and then, and just going through that. You put on the app, you sit back, close your eyes, and you will see meditation just up. At the end of this, maybe we will do a short meditation after this question.
Namaskar Gurudev. I am Krishan Sharma. There is so much talk about work-life balance. So how do you define work-life balance?
When you listen to yourself, something pinches you. Suppose you have ignored your family duty. You are putting too much attention in the business, and the lady at home and comes says, आप हमको देख ही नहीं रहे हैं, आप सुन ही नहीं रहे हैं, आप बात ही नहीं कर. Then there is a demand from the home side, right? Similarly, if you are too much attentive at home and you have neglected work, that also pinches you somewhere. अरे मैंने बहुत छुट्टी ले लिया और काम तो सफ़र कर रहा है, ऐसे तो लगता है ना. तो इसमें बैलेंस करने का यही है, थोड़ा टाइम अपने लिए निकाल लेना चाहिए. You must take a little time for yourself. Say even 3-4 days in a year. In this regard, in the West, they follow very, very good protocols. That is, programs. That is, if you see in whole of Europe, 2 weeks in August is all the construction work is all, everything is stopped. Similarly, in America also you see people take off for August, September, July, annual vacation, everyone takes so many days and go. In India, we don't have any such thing. We have 24/7 or 365 days. We keep galloping our horse, we keep galloping the business. Like that, I would say, you may not be able to, you don't need to take 2 weeks, 3 weeks, 4 weeks. Just 4-5 days for yourself. Spend the time in meditation and being with the nature, taking a walk in the nature. This will all bring much needed balance. Or listen to music. Yeah.
Thank you, Gurudev. Guruji, pranam. Guruji, like many of our Indian businessmen who are working in a small scale, and owner is burdened with lots of responsibility and all that thing, you rightly said that perseverance and patience give you the good result and right decision. But please guide us how to start practicing the patience after the age. We cross the age of 45, 50, and we also know that because of impatience we do the wrong decisions. We realize it, but then we go on doing again same mistakes. Please guide how to start practicing patience.
Yeah, this is meditation. Again, I tell you, you come for a weekend to our international center is right here. Even today there are about 4,000-5,000 people. So you come for a weekend and do meditation, rejuvenate your mind, body, spirit. Then you are all fit to go back and do what you need to do. When your car runs out of petrol, what do? You drive into a gas station. Like that to a sort of gas station where you can recharge your batteries. This is needed. Yes?
Gurudev, Sanjay here. Like we know that work is work shape and things like that we talk about. Everything that we do in our daily lives should feel like a meditation. How do we get to that level? Like from the moment we wake up to the moment we go to sleep, everything that we do should feel like a meditation.
Yeah, that is the next step. It happens automatically. You can't do that. When you practice meditation and listen to some wisdom, knowledge, and then you will find yourself suddenly coming to that place where you don't need to sit for meditation. Meditation is there continuously. वो खुशी बनी रहती है फिर. Yes.
Namaste, Gurudev. Namaste, Gurudev.
Namaste.
My name is Ranjit Manjarekar. I keep doing regular Sudarshan Kriya every day and even the Sunday long Kriyas. I mean, this particular industry, I would like to say that, we chase many targets every day, and simultaneously. So you tend to forget what additional things, when you hit the bed in the night, that you suddenly realize that I missed this something today. So how to get rid of that and, you continuously follow up. So what next stage you suggest or, that to bless us, how we can go ahead, achieving these targets continuously.
How to achieve the targets?
No, targets have been, part of my life. So that will come on, we'll keep on doing it. But, more than what we are doing every day, additional thing, do you suggest something?
Additional thing I would say, you should take 3-4 days every 4 months or 5 months, even 6 months, whatever has 4 months I would say, thrice a year. Take the silence retreat. So if 3 days you align yourself with nature, you wake up at a particular time, do some yoga, then have a proper food, balanced food and meditation, listening to some music and wisdom. So the 4 days or 3 days of silence when you do, it can, it will be a big catalyst for your progress and growth. And then you'll find from inside such immense energy, joy, pleasure, whatever you are looking for, that just comes out of us. Yeah.
Jai Gurudev Guruji. Guruji, before the Gita, the Arjuna was running out of his responsibilities and his duties. And after that, he has actually fighting the same war. Nothing has changed outside. So out of Gita, which one thing you can suggest for the industry, which is relevant and which has transformed to Arjuna? Jai Guru.
That is what it is, Yogastha Kuru Karmani. Being established in oneness with the infinity. Continue doing your work. Be enthusiastic, come what may. Siddha siddho samo bhutva samatvam yoga. Yoga is equanimity in the mind. In business there is always up and down. So today if it's down, never mind, hold on. It's going to, don't jump up when it's up and don't go down so much when it's down. So the pause, that is what is needed. Okay? One last
Guruji.
question. Yeah.
As we are all aware, the demand, needs, wants of humans are really high. Me being a student or a youth, how can you promote or encourage students to pave their way as they have aimed?
One good thing about this young generation today on the planet is they're not so consumeristic in nature. They are more caring for environment. For students and youth, I would say start owning the planet right away. Don't let others destroy this and give it to you. Then you have to repair it. Yeah? And also stay away from those things which would really dampen your personality. For example, drugs or any type of intoxication. This is something that has ruined the lives of students throughout the world. So we need to attend to that. And then the third thing is, anytime you feel low, either low self-esteem or heartbroken because of someone breaks your heart or some relationship failure, just don't jump off the window, jump off the floor and end the life. Have faith in life. Know that the future is yours and it is bright. Take it from me. Okay? So we'll do a short meditation. Yes. Okay, now let's sit comfortably, easily. We have read the menu card, now we are going to really have the menu actually. Okay, let's sit comfortably, easily. We can put off these big lights, we don't need them. ಕನ್ನಡ ಎಷ್ಟು ಜನಕ್ಕೆ ಬರುತ್ತೆ ನಮ್ಮಲ್ಲಿ ಎಲ್ಲರಿಗೂ ಬರ್ತದ ಬಟ್ ಐ ವಿಲ್ ಹಿಂದಿ ಐ ವಿಲ್ ಸೇ ಇನ್ ಇಂಗ್ಲಿಷ್ ಬೆಟರ್ ಅಲ್ಲ ಎಷ್ಟು ಜನಕ್ಕೆ ಕನ್ನಡ ಅಥವಾ कितने लोगों को हिंदी में चाहिए यहाँ हिंदी में चाहिए ठीक है हिंदी और इंग्लिश दोनों करते हैं आराम से बैठ जाए लेट्स सिट कंफर्टेबली इजीली आंखें बंद कर लीजिए लेट्स क्लोज योर आईज सिट कंफर्टेबली इजीली लेट्स टेक ए डीप ब्रेथ इन and hold the breath and let go. Another deep breath in, hold the breath and let go. Now become aware of the weight of your body. अपना शरीर का वजन को याद कर लें. Whatever it is, 60 kilos, 80 kilos, 130 pounds, whatever it is. We came into this planet from our mother's womb weighing only 4 kilos. And today we weigh 70 kilos, 100 kilos. Place your weight on the chair you are sitting. Or realize the chair you are sitting is carrying the weight of your body. अपना वजन को जो भी है वो कुर्सी पे रख दें. रखा ही हुआ है उसके प्रति सजग हो जाए. Take your attention to your feet. अपने पांव पर ध्यान ले जाइए. घुटनों पर ध्यान ले जाएं. Bring your attention slowly. Scan your whole body from your attention. Take your attention to your calf muscle and knees, thighs, hips, back. Let's take a deep breath in. Hold the breath. And let go and relax your shoulders and your whole body. Your body is the most precious gift you have received in life. ईश्वर से मिला हुआ अद्भुत देन है हमारा अपना शरीर. मन ही मन अपने ही शरीर को सम्मान करें. Honor your own body. There are 3 trillion cells in your body. And 3 trillion bacteria in your body. Microorganisms in the body. Honor your own body. अरबों करबों अणु परमाणुओं से हमारा शरीर बना है. मन ही मन अपने ही शरीर को सम्मान करें. Now let's move on to the second dimension. It is the air that is keeping our body alive. Take a deep breath in and breathe out. Like fish in the water, we are in air. A body out of the atmosphere will have no life. Become aware of the air inside and all around the body. Let's take another deep breath in and breathe out and relax even more. Incoming breath energizes the body, while outgoing breath brings relaxation. Become familiar with this phenomenon that's happening all the time. सांस लेते वक्त शरीर को ताकत मिलता है तो सांस छोड़ते वक्त शरीर विश्राम के मोड में चला जाता है। अपनी ही सांस को सम्मान करें। Breathe in with reverence to your breath and breathe out, honoring your own breath. Welcome the incoming breath as you would do to an honored guest, and hold the breath and see off the outgoing breath as you would do to a dear friend. अतिथि को जैसे स्वागत करते हैं वैसे सांस अंदर आता हुआ सांस को स्वागत करें, सम्मान पूर्वक सांस लें और सांस छोड़ते वक्त उसी सांस को सम्मान पूर्वक पार होने दें। किसी मित्र को जैसे विदा करते हैं ऐसे सांस की विदा दी दें। 5 ऐसे सांस हम लेते हैं। 5 such deep breath with reverence to thankfulness to our own breath, and breathe out with attention to the outgoing breath. Let's move to the third dimension, the mind. Our body is like the wick of a candle. The mind is like the glow. शरीर बाती है तो मन ज्योति है। मन को भी मन ही मन सम्मान करते हैं। जो भी विचार आ रहे हों आने दें। अच्छे बुरे विचार वे आते हैं और चले जाते हैं। ओम शांति शांति शांति। Slowly and gradually become aware of your body and surrounding. And with a big smile, breathe in again. And with the big smile, breathe out. You are peace. And you may slowly open your eyes. धीरे धीरे आंखें खोल सकते हो. Was it good? Yeah. Do you know how long you meditated? What, 20 minutes? 19 minutes, 1 minute less than that. Did you feel the time? No. You feel fresh? Relax. You can go into the app, Art of Living app, and there are a number of meditations I put. It can help you anytime. Huh? All the best, and grow your business and become prosperous and take care of the society also. Okay? All the best.
Thank you, Gurudev. I think you started beautifully with a question, how is business and spiritual world related? I'm sure just not me, everyone in the audience, while we have all listened to you, we have heard you many times, but it's never tires us to listen one more time because we are all in a very stressful world. So thank you for one more session. Quite a bit of takeaways for people if they have not taken notes. I thought I'll do a quick 2-minute summary. Thanks for highlighting that we need energy, innovation, spirit, resilience, sustenance. Gurudev talked about the why innovative spirit is extremely important, especially in our businesses. Gurudev also talked about in terms of the mental health challenges, what today's world faces. Some of the statistics which Gurudev shared, 1 out of 3 people in some form are victim of a mental health issue. And also the Gurudev talked about number of people today who are practicing meditation, close to 2.5 billion to 3 billion people. That's almost 40% of the world. It's something which works for all of us in terms of helping us get through our day, given the speed and the stress what we take on day to day. I think Gurudev covered eloquently about the stress. He touched upon the importance of perseverance, and for perseverance we need a lot of patience. And for all this, I think Gurudev talked about in terms of how one should have a very peaceful, stress-free mind, and linking that to meditation and the art of living. Thank you, Gurudev. It was a fantastic session, and we all understood the importance of how to connect the spiritual and how it links to our own success, personal as well as professional success. Thank you once again for taking the time to visit at EXCON 2023. Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, on behalf of each and everyone present here, we extend our heartfelt gratitude to Gurudev Shri Ravi Shankar ji. Thank you for being such an apostle of peace and spreading your love and light to everyone here and also across the nation and across the globe. Ladies and gentlemen, I request you to please remain seated while Gurudev Shri Ravi Shankar ji departs this hall.